in a situation like this where you are facing, your partner is cheating upon you and you're really so, tensed and sad about it on a daily basis, you're torturing yourself because since morning to night, to morning again, the same thing is really, bogging your mind because you're seeing your husband, that too more so with this lockdown in process. I can completely really, understand your situation. Now, one very interesting technique that you can follow specifically in this situation is consider yourself as someone. How many of you watched a play? When you go to a program, it's probably sort of a play that is happening on the stage. How many of you have been through like that? See, there are 150 souls out here. I would like to ask, how many of you have been to a program where you have a stage show? Maybe it's like, in Delhi also we have in this Gurgaon, there are these stage shows that happen. How many of you have been there? You have been there, Shikha? You, Neha, Rubina, Geeta, I think most of you, Ashwini, most of you have been there. Okay. Have you noticed if you are a spectator, okay, imagine you are a spectator and this entire program is happening right in front of you. There's some of you who must have been to Bangkok as well. In Bangkok, you have these shows. There are so many countries and cities where you have these kind of shows, different programs and shows that happen. Now, let's say I tell you that in this situation where you're facing your partner is cheating upon you, consider yourself as that spectator, all right? Imagine you are the spectator in your life. Your life is running in front of you. You are the spectator and you keep a watch on everything that is happening in front of you. Like as if some movie going around in front of you, that this is my husband, look how he's going around with this another lady, this is what is happening, then what do I do? Oh my God, like what am I doing in this situation? Did you get my point, what I'm trying to say? I mean, hear me very carefully what I'm trying to say. Imagine you as the spectator of your life. Your life is running in front of you like a movie where your husband is doing whatever he's doing in this, in this scenario, whatever your husband is doing in front of you, you are seeing everything. Okay, this is what is happening. All right, my husband is cheating upon me. Look, he's talking to someone else. Everything you are seeing in front of you. Now, you think it in this way. You know that very well. I am the soul. I know very well that I'm not the body. I know very well that this particular incarnation, I am here just to learn certain lessons, okay? Work out certain karma and learn a lot of experiences of this life to grow myself as a soul. Because when I am as a soul coming here or taking a birth in this lifetime, have nothing else, but this is just exactly like a picture coming up in front of me. Don't get attached to it. You're speaking to yourself, okay? You're doing this speaking to yourself. The dear one, don't get attached to this situation. All right? No, dear, it's not just related to the husband and wife. It's just that somebody asked the question and I'm answering this to this particular person. But you can relate this particular, the technique I'm talking about, you can relate it to anybody. It's not necessary. Let's say, for example, you have a problem with your boss. You can relate this even with your boss. If you have a problem with your cousin, you can relate it with your cousin. Whosoever with whom you are having an emotional setback, wherever you are feeling you are, emotionally going through a lot of, problem because of this particular, situation that you have come across, because you have certain emotional karma to be worked out with this person. He can come in or she can come into your life in whatever form. It could be husband, it could be mother-in-law for some, it could be boss, it could be an employee, it could be anybody for that matter. It may be even a staff. How do you know that? But the idea is, in whichever the situation is, every time when the situation goes out of your control and you're really getting too bogged off, you know what? you think only one thing. Look, like as if I'm talking to myself, I will say, Renu, please just detach yourself from this situation for once, because you are the soul. You've taken this incarnation just to ensure that this particular life you are running, because it's all, have you heard about that William Shakespeare's dialogue, all this world is a stage? How many of you have heard that line? Have you heard that line? All this world is a stage. You've heard that, Bhavna? Sanvi also? What's the exact line? Do you recall the line exactly, or by Shakespeare? What's the line? Tell me. Yes, and we are all the actors, correct? Now this is exactly. Imagine how intelligent that person was, how intelligent that soul was. It was nothing else, but we are also doing the same. We are also those actors in this movie, and this movie is running. Everybody in your life is playing some role. ठीक है, सबका एक एक रोल है, and everybody in your life, when they're playing the role, some are giving, trying to give you some kind of situation. So consider not this as pain, consider this as some situation given to you. अब इसका क्या solution है? Only thing that you have to remember in this situation is don't get emotionally drained. क्योंकि जहां आप emotionally entangled हो गए, वहां आपका soul grow नहीं कर रहा है. Then only emotionally you are on the downfall phase. Immediately take a break, cut that thought immediately, and imagine, no, you know what, it's just a stage. So everything is just drama that's happening. All I have to understand that I am the soul. I'm not attached to this materialistic situation that is happening in front of you. All that I have to do is understand closely, just try to observe everything and try to understand what is in it there for me to learn. There must be some lesson which I have to learn. Okay, thank you, Kiran Devi, sharing that with us. All this world's a stage, and all the men and women barely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many, many parts. His act being 7 ages. Isn't that amazing? Now, here we have to understand that agar not everybody is getting a similar kind of partner, you know that you're a spiritually inclined person and you've ended up getting a partner like that. Now, what you do? Now, leaving that partner, going on to the next, again leaving that partner, going on to the next. How many times do we do? Unless we work out the karma with at least the first one. Work out the karma, settle your accounts, then think of moving ahead. If you have now, situation ऐसी आती है ना, let's say here, understand a little deeper. If you have a situation like this, where you have a person like this in your life, which according to you is creating a lot of problem in your life, for example, okay? Whosoever this is, I'm not saying it has to be only husband, it could be anybody in your life. And you're seeing that this person is really causing a lot of problem in your life. You think, बस ये बंदा या बंदी हमारी लाइफ से चले जाए ना अगर, तो सारी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगी. This is our thinking. It doesn't work like that. If you think you will get away with this person, somehow you run away from this person, you will find in some other form somebody else, much more stronger personality than this person, and then you have to face a little more than what you were already facing, and then you will say, oh my God, no, I think the previous one was still better to handle, but this one is like more difficult for me to handle now. What do I do? I'm telling you out of my personal experiences, dear one. You get out of one situation, it's not going to happen. Next time you'll have a larger situation, which you will feel, oh God, what is this? Now how do I handle? Now the thing is, your handling capacity remains the same. It's not growing. But the problem is really growing. अब आप क्या करोगे इस situation में? तो इस situation में better ये है कि जो पहली वाली situation थी, उसी को पहले उसमें रह करके उसको sort out कर लो. Sort out करने के बाद 2 situation होगी. You will have 2 solutions if you sort it out. When I say sort out, I mean you have learned your lessons. You've done all your forgiveness and all the working out the karma. You've done everything else. You release yourself from this situation. Then what is going to happen? 2 things will happen. After you have certainly worked out all your karmas, then either this situation will go away on its own, in the sense this person will no more be in your life. In some or the other way, something will happen. You don't even have to do anything, but this person will not remain in your life. One situation. Second situation, what will happen, that if you worked out the karma with this person will be a totally transformed person for you from that day onwards. And you will be literally shocked. Is this the same person? I knew him a day before. What's really wrong with him? Why is he doing like this? Is something wrong or something? No, nothing is wrong there. You worked out your karma. You learned your lessons. Your karma is finished with him or her. Now you have a new life to start. So in that life, whether he will be there or he will not be there depends completely on your future, what is needed. If this person is needed for your growth in the future, he will remain and will add up to your growth. But if he's not supposed to be there, don't bother, because he will anyways not be there, because some or the other way this person will be totally vanished from your life, and that will happen automatically and you will be really shocked. How did the situations happen? What exactly, things happen and this person is off from your life? How many of you have had situation like this? How many of you have already had situations like this? Yeah, after you feel you worked out your karma, the situation was totally out, or this person transformed. Okay, Ashwini, only one person? Okay, Shailja also. Amrita, wow. Rajalakshmi, Riddhi, Vandana. Wow, so many of Chandana. So many of you have been to a situation like this, even Bhavna. Now, some of you are asking, how do we work out the karma? That completely depends. Since today we are talking more about relationship, so I would say the few things that are really important for you to work out a karma, or in terms of relationship I'm talking about, okay? Love is that one energy that has capacity to do a lot of transformation in your relationship. How many of you believe in this? Now, when I'm talking about love, the energy of love, you have to understand, my dear friends, that for you to first, because energy is very, very gross. It's already, there's so much of anger, frustration, irritation, all of these negative lower emotion is already filled up in this relationship right now. The first step is to first remove these negative emotions. Then only can you fill this up with love, right? If my glass is already full and I'm going to pour in a little bit, this whatever little bit is left, I'm going to try and pour this with love energy. What's going to happen? It's going to mix up with this negative energy. And then what's going to happen? Again, the same scenario. फिर वही cycle, फिर वही problem. So what do? क्या करें अब हम? The thing is, let's say if this is the negative energy which is already there in the relationship, the idea is first to pour out all of this, clean all of this, make this glass empty first before you pour in that energy of love. So what do? Cleansing kaise hogi? Now, first way, which I consider as really, honestly, I can't tell you, it might sound very, very, easy thing to talk about. It's like how simple this technique and how can this really sort out such big karma. But it sounds simple, but it's not that easy to do it. Forgiveness. I'm sure most of you believe in the topic of forgiveness and must have already tried and tested कि बोलना बहुत आसान है कि उस इंसान को forgive कर दो. एक बार करते हो, दूसरे दिन फिर क्या होता है? It comes back into your mind. मैं क्यों forgive करूँ उसको? How should I forgive? This person has given me so much pain. तो मैं क्यों मैं उसको forgive करूँ? उल्टा क्या होता है? Sometimes you feel कि may God do this to him also so that he will realize what is the kind of pain I have gone through. कितने लोग ऐसा सोचते हैं? आ जाता है कभी कभी दिल में ना कि भगवान करे एक बार तो तेरे साथ भी ये सिचुएशन बीते, तब तुझे समझ जाएगा तूने मेरे साथ क्या किया है. But the thing is यही तो बात है ना, that is the reason why it is a test ना, फिर तो नहीं तो बहुत easy हो जाता. This is the reason why I'm saying that forgiveness बोलना बहुत आसान है कि अरे इस छोटी सी टेक्निक से क्या होगा, ये छोटी नहीं है, बहुत बड़ी टेक्निक है, इसको करने करने में लोगों की जिंदगियां निकल जाती है। बट इसी में तो आइडिया और समझदारी ये है कि यू नो वेरी वेल दैट यू डोंट वांट टू स्पेंड योर एंटायर लाइफ टेकिंग ऑन दिस बर्डन ऑन यू, सो बेटर टू फॉरगिव दिस पर्सन, forget this situation, because all this world is a stage and we are all actors and players playing our part. So this person is also playing his part in your life. The moment you think in this manner, what's going to happen, जहां आपको लगेगा कि आप सिर्फ एक किरदार निभा रहे हो अपना, वो भी अपना किरदार निभा रहा है। आइडिया क्या है, मेरे को अपना देखना कि आई एम द सोल, मैं यहाँ इस वक्त क्या कर रही हूँ या कर रहा हूँ। I have to learn my lesson, period. I have to work out my karma, period. I have to generate good karma, period. Correct? 3 चीजें हैं। एक, you have to learn the lesson. नहीं लर्न करोगे, बार बार साइकिल की तरह आएगा ये सिचुएशन लाइफ में। कितने लोगों ने फेस किया, how many of you faced कि वो कीपिंग ऑन वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स इट, फिर देखते हो आप लाइफ में बार बार एक ही सिचुएशन बार बार लाइफ में आ रही है और आप परेशान हो जाते हो, बार बार मेरी लाइफ में सिचुएशन क्यों आ रही है। द थिंग इज कि वी हैव नॉट वर्कड आउट आवर कर्मा येट, देयर इज समथिंग स्टिल देयर एंड वी हैव टू आल्सो लर्न द लेसन, नॉट जस्ट वर्क आउट द कर्मा बट यू आल्सो हैव टू लर्न द लेसन। ये दोनों चीज नहीं होएगी, यू विल नेवर बी एबल टू मूव आउट ऑफ दैट सिचुएशन। वो साइकिल में घूमती रहेगी तब तक जब तक आप ये 2 काम तो नहीं कर लेते। एंड व्हाट इज द थर्ड थिंग इज जनरेट न्यू गुड कर्मा। एक हो गया आपका पास्ट कर्मा, जिसके लिए आप ऑलरेडी मेहनत कर रहे हो, यू आर डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ लर्निंग योर लेसन, वर्किंग आउट योर कर्मा, राइट। द सेकंड साइड इज आप पैरेलली यू आर आल्सो जनरेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ गुड कर्मा। ठीक है, सो यू आर डूइंग 2 काम है जिंदगी में जो करना है जरूरी, और उसके बाद तीसरी चीज दिमाग से निकाल दो। गुड कर्मा कैसे जनरेट कर रहे हो, हाउ आर वी जनरेटिंग गुड कर्मा, मोस्ट ऑफ यू नो इट। How do we generate good karma? Fastest fingers first. Who's answering me first? Okay, Shailja says tithing. Riddhi says blessings. Kirandeep says forgiveness. Shela says donations. Okay, Shailja, good one. So service and tithing. Very good. So you have service. Service means आप लोगों की मदद कर रहे हो किसी न किसी तरीके से। Tithing means donations. You are also, paying money to places where there is a need, and you are giving it in terms of, either in terms of knowledge or in terms of helping somebody to set up his business, or in terms of paying some underprivileged people to ensure that they are taking care of their health, etc., etc. In different ways, you are helping people through your money that you have, the 10%, which Bhagavad Gita also says, and our Guru also says that minimum 10% of your net income, you should keep doing the donations on every month basis. Correct? So you're doing these 2 things to generate a lot of good karma. अब जो आपका पुराना बैकलॉग है, the backlog of karma that you have, which you have to sort out, वो तो आप भाग नहीं सकते उससे, वो तो हर तरह से आएगा आपके सामने, चाहे वो किसी इंसान के रूप में आए या सिचुएशन के रूप में आए या बिजनेस के लॉस में आए, कि जैसे भी आए, this will come to you. And how do you get rid of this? You start working out on your karma by doing a lot of forgiveness. If it is emotional, since we are talking about emotions today, I will only stick to that. I will not talk about the rest of the things. Okay, let's do one thing. Tomorrow we will take up the second topic. Today we are talking about relationship. Tomorrow we will talk about health, and then we'll talk about wealth, and then spirituality. Okay? So today, if I'm talking about relationship, what are the things that you have to do? A, forgive this person. उसके अलावा आपके पास कोई दूसरा रास्ता नहीं है. You do not have any other narrow escape. We have to do it. नहीं करोगे, अगर आपको लगता है दूसरे तरीके में टाइथिंग डोनेशन कर देती हूँ लेकिन इससे काम मेरा हो जाएगा, तो डियर वन, आपने इसके साथ जो भी किया है पिछले इनकारनेशन में, वो तो अपना चुका के रहेगा बदला। तो फिर इससे अच्छा है कि इसको आप क्षमा कर दो और क्षमा मांग लो इससे। इस बेटर ऑप्शन, क्योंकि पता नहीं है लास्ट इनकारनेशन में हमने क्या किया है। जितनी, नाउ दिस इज अगेन, द डीपर द पेन यू आर फेसिंग फ्रॉम दिस पर्सन right now, that means you have to understand that the higher the karma you have to work out with this person. The deeper the pain you are facing with this person right now, you understand, the higher the karma you have with this person. If you think one forgiveness will sort out every problem, not going to do that. मैम टायर्ड ऑफ फॉरगिविंग, और कितना फॉरगिव करें जब तक कि ये रिश्ता या तो अपने आप से सिचुएशन के साथ खत्म नहीं हो जाता है और या फिर वो इंसान चेंज नहीं हो जाता है, तब तक। वही तो मैं इतनी देर से बता रही हूँ। सो डियर वन, यू कांट हेल्प इट. This is what I'm saying. Why are you considering that as a hurt? I know you are saying that this person is doing certain things and saying certain words which is hurting you. तो वो इसी के लिए तो आया है इस इनकारनेशन में. वो नहीं करेगा तो फिर उसका काम कैसे पूरा होगा? उसने दूसरा इनकारनेशन आपके इसी काम के लिए लिया है. उसका पर्पस लाइफ का यही है. The thing is you have to understand now as a spiritually inclined person that you have to come out of this situation, and for that only I am telling you. Now see, look at Ashwini. He's sharing that I did for my sister for 4 consistent years. 4 साल तक continue this person was doing. Now listen to this situation. She was not talking for 10 plus years, but out of the 4 years of consistent forgiveness that he did to the sisters, they came back to him and they came back to her and kissed and hugged her. That's why, see, everybody, she's just writing and sharing. It's a miracle. Now, Priyanka, please note this. Ashwini has just shared that she was not in talking terms for 10 plus years with her sisters. Can you believe this? 4 years of consistent forgiveness he has done to ensure that they come back, and they just simply came back to her and hugged her and kissed her and all of that. Rita is waiting for the same miracle. We will bless all the souls with this miracle today. Don't worry. Okay. So can we start with the forgiveness prayer right now? Can you do so that let's do this together. We have seen the power of forgiveness, correct? So the very first thing we are doing is doing a lot of forgiveness. Blessing is the second technique, which is very, very powerful, and it really works a lot. So you imagine the other person in front of you, and then you bless this person with lots and lots of energy, specifically of pink color, and then from your heart and your crown, the energy is flowing in to this person and your relationship between you and this person. And you imagine that there is a transformation of the energy. Whatever the negative emotion which was there is getting transformed into lots and lots of loving energy with lots and lots of understanding and respect. Alright, respect is very important in a relationship, by the way. जहाँ respect नहीं होती है ना, उस relationship में कभी भी दरार पड़ सकती है. Respect is extremely important. It's one of the basic foundation I consider in any relationship. The second thing is your trust that is built over the time and the kind of love and care and affection that you have for each other. Alright? Give us a little bit of tolerance to dear divine soul. It will come eventually. Can we do for unknown person? Yeah, depends completely जिसके लिए भी आपको करना हो. Okay? So can you please imagine this person right in front of you जिसके साथ इस वक्त आपकी सबसे ज़्यादा problem हो रही है, the one which you're facing the maximum problem with. Alright? Please imagine this person right in front of you. So we are 165 plus souls out here. Let's do this together. The power is exponentially high because we are already on the verge of full moon coming up. So the energy is already very high. All right. So let's utilize this energy for doing a lot of blessing today for this relationship to be healed. All right. Whatever the outcome is going to be, we'll leave it to the God and the Guru to sort it out in a manner. If this person is supposed to remain in your life for your good, it will happen in a transformed manner. If no, then automatically things will part ways. You don't have to worry about it. All right. Can you please imagine this person right in front of you? Let's just relax ourselves, please. Right now, just forget everything. Whatever pain you've gone through, whatever trauma you've gone through because of this relationship, whatever on a day-to-day basis you're still facing due to this relationship. Imagine all of it right now. Now I want you to imagine there's a garbage box right in front of you. Okay, now it's an imaginary garbage box which has the capacity to disintegrate and completely dissolve anything that you throw on it. Okay, imagine that all of this pain, problems, suffering, trauma that you've received, that you are still receiving, and you think that you are really bogged down with these emotions. take it out completely, like as if it's like a ball or something. You throw it in that trash can. Just throw it away in that trash can. Completely disconnect yourself from this. And imagine that trash can is like, that self-dissolving negative things, whichever is coming thrown into that trash can, it's dissolving that, completely crumbling down, and you are not able to now see it because it's gone. It's just gone, just vanished. Now imagine that this person is right in front of you. You are starting afresh. Okay, you're starting afresh. जो problem थी, pain थी अभी तक, आप already उसको trash can में डाल चुके हो. आपने फेंक दिया उसको. You don't want it anymore with you. Now you imagine this person in front of you. You looking to his or her eyes. All right. Now please fold your hands like this. Now fold it in a manner that it is touching your heart as well as your throat. Okay, your throat and heart is touching. Please look into this person's eyes and say, Namaste. I salute the divinity within you. I salute the Atma in you. We're all children of God and we all make mistakes. I forgive you for all the hurt and pain that you may have given to me knowingly or unknowingly. I invoke to the dear God that whatever negative karma that was generated through this is completely dissolved and transmuted back into the energy of love and understanding. May God's blessings and peace be with you and with me. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Now, ideally, you should at least repeat this for 7 times, back to back. But we will, because considering the time of the session, we're just doing it once, but you do it at least 7 times, all right? Now, we are going to do 7 times this. That means we are forgiving this person. And 7 times we will also be asking this person to forgive us. Because you might be thinking that he's the one who's given you the pain, but you may not realize unknowingly you may have also given him a lot of pain. Let's just finish this debit and credit account to ensure the balance sheet is clear. All right. Let's do the other way around. All right. Now consider, okay, this is when you forgive this person. Which क्योंकि क्या होता है कि first to receive something you have to give. Correct? For you to have the fruits, you have to first sow the seeds, right? So right now we're in the process of giving first. It is in giving that we receive. So first, you're giving the forgiveness to him. Now is the time you're going to be asking for forgiveness from him to you for whatever, maybe you must have also unknowingly hurt him. So you're asking for the forgiveness, all right? So please gently close your eyes back again. Imagine the same person again. Fold your hands in the Namaste position to ensure that your hands are touching your heart as well as your throat. Now please look into this person's eyes. Now since you are doing it on an energetically level, so you can even close your eyes and imagine the person in front of you looking into the eyes, because you're all working on the energy level, not on the physical level. On the soul level, you're talking to this soul, all right? So connect yourself to the soul. Look into his eyes. Say Namaste. You can take his name if you wish to. I salute the divinity within you. I salute the Atma in you. We are all children of God and we all make mistakes. Knowingly or unknowingly, I may have hurt you many, many times. Please forgive me for all the hurt and pain that I may have caused to you. From the bottom of my heart, I feel sorry for all of this. Please forgive me and forget the matter completely. May God's blessings and peace be with you and with me. Whatever negative karma that was generated through this, may God please neutralize all of these karmas. Om Shanti, 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 Om. Now, if you really want this person to still have a transformation and stay in your life and with a beautiful life ahead you want to have with this person, so you can imagine that with a beautiful smile, like as just now somebody's shared, Ashwini shared that he's coming back to you or she's coming back to you, hugging you, kissing you, you're really very good in relationship back again with this person. On the contrary, this is an additional technique in case if you really feel you're really done and there is no, no future at all that you see this person in your life, at least in this situation currently, you imagine that this person is smiling at you, you're smiling at him. There is basically no negative emotions that you feel towards this person, neither does he feel towards you. He gets up from the chair and he takes a U-turn and goes away out of your sight completely. Till the time you don't see this person, don't open your eyes. Just see him gone completely, and now you're not able to see where he or she is. And with a beautiful smile, you can open your eyes. If you feel like crying, do not stop. You can cry as much as you want, it does not matter. It's just the emotions coming out. Let it flow. Now tell me, how are you feeling? After doing the forgiveness, how do you feel? Most of you seem to be in the bliss. ये कैसे हम समझें कि उस इंसान को हमें लाइफ में रखना चाहिए कि नहीं? Dear one, you have to really understand, as I just said, that right now in the current situation, if you feel कि there is no such, जब आप ये बात पूछ रहे हो कि रखना चाहें कि नहीं, इसका मतलब कहीं ना कहीं आपका दिल कह रहा है कि नहीं यार, कुछ ऐसा करिश्मा हो जाए और वो रह जाए आपकी लाइफ में. So think about that way. जो आपका दिल कहता है ना, अंदर से जो आवाज आ रही है, listen to that. अच्छा लग रहा है, feeling light, hopeful, calm, feeling better, wonderful, feeling very nice and light. Feeling light, thank you ma'am, feeling light, that's very nice. Blissful, peaceful. Priyanka, how are you feeling? Please tell me, I want to hear from you. Tears in my eyes, feeling very nice. It's okay if you have tears, please let it flow. Shelja also, tears in your eyes. Geeta, feeling light, peaceful. Missed the session. Oh no, I'm so sorry that you missed the session, dear. I'm feeling better and I really wanted you to do this today. That's great. So see, आपने जो सोचा वो हो रहा है. तो अब से दिमाग में कोई भी नेगेटिव थॉट अपने हस्बैंड के बारे में बिल्कुल मत सोचिएगा कि वो ऐसा क्यों कर रहा है, why is he doing this. क्या होता है कि constantly you are also creating the same thoughts. So stop creating this. The third technique is stop creating any kind of negative thoughts in your mind, because it doesn't take time for your thoughts to become reality. Okay? Sometimes the negative thoughts take more, lesser time to get realized. So आप जितना और negative thought देते चले जा रहे हो, वो और दूर होता चला जा रहा है आपसे. So try stop that in your mind. You have to stop it. Right? I realize and I feel why God makes you forget while you yourself created that karma. Exactly. Can you please share this prayer? I'll try my best, dear. That's the reason I recorded the session today. Tears and I'm waiting for the miracle. Wow, Rita, so be it. We will bless today for the miracle. Thank you so much, all humble souls. I learned few new bit of light. Beautiful. शांति मैम, किसी को दिल से माफ करना मुश्किल लगता है. डियर, यही तो चैलेंज है, इसीलिए तो आप यहाँ हो, वो नहीं है यहाँ. एंड दैट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि आप में शायद वो क्षमता है कि आप दिल से माफ कर सकते हो, इसीलिए आप इस सेशन में हो. जिसको करना है वो इस सेशन में नहीं है ना. दैट गिव्स यू अ लॉट ऑफ आंसर. Yes, I'll try my level best that to share this recording for all of you. Okay, and that's the reason I recorded this session also. It's only for our group. I'll try my level best to record this soon and give it to you. Okay, So with this, shall we move on to the meditation? And what we'll do is, when we are doing the meditation today, we will be blessing specifically these these souls who you feel have given you that kind of pain. All right. Secondly, we will also do special blessings to all you souls who are currently going through a lot of relationship big challenges right now. Okay, thank you, ma'am, with lots of gratitude and respect. Thank you, Madhvi. We are blessed to have you. Thank you so much for the kind words, dear. Thanks, ma'am. You are so kind. Is it so? I don't know. All right. So can we now start with the meditation, please, dear? So let's quickly start